they got to put food on the table. They got to pay their bills, electricity.
What? Yeah.
Well, the government, they're making it. They're planning on thin ice right here. What they're doing.
So why do you think that they're deploying armoured vehicles and, counter-terrorism units against peaceful protesters just marching now, but last year at Black Lives Matter they didn't even bother stepping in?
Right? I think because it's a social thing. Because we're standing up and saying our word against them, we're the rioters. We're the evil ones on this one.
I had an idea. Maybe tradies' lives matter. Do you reckon because they've been profiling tradies?
Oh, tradies' lives, they're bloody essential to us in this world. Without them, we wouldn't have these buildings, wouldn't have these roads, wouldn't even have our own houses, I reckon.
But do you reckon they should start a movement and maybe march? They should be allowed to,
Yeah, I reckon so, mate. 100% on that one. I wasn't at the other protesters because I thought a bit of stupidity there, but this one, I support it. I support it really.
Good. Thank you, mate.
Yeah.
All right, we'll keep going.
Good luck with everything, mate.
Thank
You're
you,
doing
brother.
a great job, eh?
Good on you. Oh, now it's getting hot.
Yeah.
It was cold in the beginning. What is that?
No. Are you a news reporter?
I am, bro.
What they're doing is communism. What we want is freedom. This is what we are. We're free people. We were born free. We have the right to live free. And we shall die free. No one can take that away from us. No one. Not Andrews, not any government. People, wake up. Get out here and support your people. Otherwise, we're all gone.
Good work, mate. Thank you.
Why are we the most locked up city in the world?
Shops because there's lots of hungry and thirsty people walking these streets, and we're the ones that are going to support you. Daniel Andrews won't pay your bills, but all these thousands of people will, and they're so hungry and so thirsty. Open up.
Let's go. Open up, Vic.
He's here.
There's no reason
Look, Sean, you
Thanks for doing the live stream.
you bloody slept on the job. And I've got 2 hands now. Should I be putting this down and people go to Brookshan?
Up to you, man. Up to you. They're still watching you, bro.
Or should we compete?
We should compete. I don't know. It doesn't matter.
I know, guys. Do you reckon I should keep it going? Let me know. It's kind of fun having 2 hands. I feel like I'm actually important.
It's a very easy way to fucking fix that. That shit. Andrews a few days ago. Andrews a few days
I've got
ago
2 hands
asked
now.
the public, what are you supposed to do if you want to stop this madness, yeah? To stop the virus. I believe it's a simple solution. It's the same like what they done after Second World War. Public hanging him.
I
Him
know.
and Sutton and everyone else, Him, Sutton, Patton, they all finish in the dirt anyway soon, so good luck. Good luck, people.
I think he means that as a figure of speech. Yes?
Yeah, sure.
Tough crowd. People are passionate. Thank you, mate. All right, let's go around the other one. Should I keep running the live feed?
I don't think you should. I think you should just focus on me.
Yeah, should I do that now?
Yeah.
All right.
Chance here.
Where's Rukshan? Is Rukshan back there?
I'll stop there, yeah, let me see him. There.
Might be a hit on him. Good work, guys.
You see him?
You should know by now walking's too hard.
Whoop. We can run it both because he's running it on now, all the Rebel Canada pages. So I'll just run it but I'll focus on. We'll do interviews while doing here. Let's.
Good to see you, bro. Yeah, you're doing a good job, man. Thanks, brother.
I know you don't want donations, but can we at least pay for it?
Trying a bit quicker. Thank you.
We need to pay you back.
Thanks, bro. How you doing, buddy? Thank you.
Where they can find it now.
Yeah. So guys, if you want to keep watching live, tune into my Facebook live feed, facebook.com/TheRealRookShan.
There you go. We're going to focus. There you go. We're going to focus on getting the report package. So if you want the full report later, givemenireport.com. Just sign up there. Give me your name and email. I'll send you the full report of what happened today. How's he still walking? How are you?
I don't know, bro.
Is it like a special trick you have?
Crab curry.
Crab curry. Those two words don't go together, mate.
Really?
Curry can't be crab.
Sri Lankan crab curry.
I'm coming over later, not today, obviously. Alright guys, head over to Real Rukshan and I'll get you the report later on. Good on you, thanks for being here, Phil. He's right here.
So guys, we're just walking down St Kilda Road here towards you can see the Shrine of Remembrance in the foreground there. So I'm just going to try to get to as close to the front as possible. Oh, here he is. And unfortunately,
We were so worried about you.
oh, that's okay. Thank you.
God bless you.
Thank you.
You will forever be remembered as a hero, an Australian hero, and we are so grateful for everything that you do.
Oh, thanks,
God
guys.
bless you.
A lot of-
Australia loves you, Rukshan.
Thanks, guys.
Back again. How are you, brother?
I'm good, brother.
How you feeling?
Yeah, good, man. Oh, I'm tired, bro.
Hey, mate. Love your work.
There's a lot of people happy to see that I'm not arrested. They shouldn't have to worry about independent media getting arrested. This is Australia, for God's sakes.
Fucking Andrews! Bongo more Waikato! Fucking no! See fucking out!
Hey, can I please give a quick shout out? Hey, Mum and Dad and Evie, I'll see you guys soon. Hey, Kate, I love you. See ya.
There you go, a bit of a shout out there.
Rukshan, we've got 800 viewers on TikTok. Is there anything you'd like to say?
Hey guys, thank you for supporting independent media and independent content creators. You can see how important it is for there to be independent media on at these types of events, because we have seen multiple times the media, the mainstream media, misconstrue about the intentions and the character of the people that come to these types of protests.
Has the protest been peaceful so far, Rukshan?
Well, I just joined in, mate, so
Yeah. I can
from
confirm it has been.
what I can see, it's been a peaceful walk just here.
Rukshan, do you think there should be freedom of choice, whether we take the vaccine or not?
Yes, I support and I believe in freedom of choice.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
And where can people find you that are interested in your content?
Yeah, so you can find me on facebook.com/TheRealRukshan and also on Instagram, Telegram and YouTube. Thanks, guys.
Thanks, mate. Appreciate
you.
it. Real Rukshan, ladies and gentlemen.
Congratulations, brother. Good job. Okay,
brother.
nice to see you. Start to sending video to Chile, South America.
Sorry?
Start to sending video to Chile, South America.
Okay.
You know what's going on?
To Chile. Okay.
Yeah,
So you're from Chile?
yeah. This is the way.
So,
I'm with my brother here too.
yeah. Can I interview you?
Yeah?
Yeah. So, what was your name, sir?
Miguel.
I got here with me Miguel. He's from Chile. Miguel, why are you here today?
Today we fight for freedom. We don't need to have the job. My brother, they are teacher. They try to do the same thing what they do with CFMEU, but it's not allowed to happen that.
We do not consent. It's our choice. It's our bodies.
There you
This is
go.
my brother, see?
That's your daughter. Okay.
I'm a teacher.
You're a teacher.
We're
There
here
you
for the
go.
teachers.
She's here for the teachers, guys.
Teacher here.
So you can see a few more other industries have joined in as well. I just spoke to the father of a teacher there who's come to support his daughter. So now guys, so so right now the group hello. So right now the group has descended here onto the Shrine of Remembrance, the pathway. I can't remember. Too many. Thank you. I think so. It's good for me.
Good on you, mate.
Thanks, buddy.
Hey, Rakshan, I have never sweat so much in my life.
You're sweating?
Because I was running for my life when they shot the stingers at
They
us.
shot. So that, what? Just you tell the camera what happened before?
They shot stingers at us. I don't know how many.
Yeah.
I just know I saw one or two.
Yeah.
They were
And
shooting them.
and what were you guys doing when they shot you?
Running. Everyone
Just running. But before that, what were you doing before that moment?
Like, we couldn't, like, people were panicking, right? They
Yeah.
didn't know what to do. We're not used to this.
Yeah.
People ran everywhere.
Okay.
But now we're starting to stay together.
Yeah.
We're getting better every day.
Okay. So this gentleman was saying that he was just running before from being shot at by the stingers
Early on.
and he feels safer now that he's regrouped with a larger group of people without the ability for the police to easily.
I just want
Hello.
to say you're a legend.
Ah.
Thank you for everything that you've done for us.
Yeah, no worries.
Say hi to Lucas. Shout out to Lucas.
Shout out to Lucas. Hey Lucas, what's going on?
He couldn't be here with us today. He was here yesterday.
Ah, okay.
Sick cut, Bookshot.
Legend. Everybody. We missed it this morning, mate. We thought something happened to you. Everyone was fucking worried.
All right, thanks for the concern, guys.
Not taking my story.
So guys, thanks for joining in my live feed.
Just supporting you, bro.
I'm a bit late today.
Yeah, so boy. Look sharp. 100% respect, man. You were standing 8 hours there.
So, a lot of support here, guys, for independent media. People are really appreciative.
You're good, bro?
All good, brother.
What
Thank
happened
you.
this morning, man?
I was just on doing an interview, man, overseas. So,
Oh, my mate from work. I gotta get a flick here. You're
Yeah.
too much of a legend. Every day! Every day! Man, take it. How you doing this Rookshard, man?
I don't know, bro. I have to do it. This has to be done. This has to be documented in a fair,
But hopefully you've been alright.
in a fair way.
Here and there, yeah?
Huh?
Hopefully you've been alright. No issues here and
I've
there.
been okay, yeah. So guys,
Oh, my mate from work. I gotta get a flick here.
yeah.
So I've got enough screen?
And I'll put this up so you can see this.
So they've taken up position here on the steps of the Shrine of Remembrance. And I know these types of scenes can be misconstrued in the media. People have very different opinions of what should be allowed on this sacred ground. So they're telling everyone to be respectful, that this memorial represents people that have died for freedom, the freedom of the
Come forward! Tens of thousands of men died for our freedom! For our freedom! Everybody here is proud of the fact you are standing up! You are standing up for yourself and your children and your forefathers!
How you going, Mark Shane? I'm good, man. Thanks, brother. Thank you.
No violence! No violence! We stand our ground and the police let us walk. Protesting is a human right. This is a peaceful demonstration. What's it gonna say if the cops shoot us? People protesting for freedom and for the people who died for us. Look at them coming. Everyone take calm. Everyone peaceful.
Great work.
So guys,
Whoa!
the police are coming up on the protesters here who are sitting down peacefully on the steps of the Shrine of Remembrance. The protesters are saying that this is a place that represents the human right to protest, that this is a symbol of freedom, and this memorial is dedicated to people that fought for those freedoms.
Let them shoot us on hollow ground. Let them shoot us on hollow ground. If they shoot us here, they have no respect for the Anzacs, no respect for our country. They are the communists. We are not neo-Nazis. Look at the diversity here. We are all different and everyone is welcome in our country. But communism is not welcome in our democracy. We will not stand for it. We will not comply.
Richard, I love you.
So a lot of people here. I don't know who is an organizer or what it is, but a lot of people here are trying to take the role in de-escalating the situation and just telling people to remain calm, be peaceful, and do not engage with the police. Make no doubt about it, guys. However, history reflects these moments. These are historical scenes in the city of Melbourne, and you know,
There's the man himself.
history will be the judge. The people here on this side, sitting on the shrine, the people on the steps of the shrine, they're saying that they don't want to engage the police. They're saying they're here in peace, and they're here because they want their medical autonomy respected. They want a right to choose.
Glad to see you all right, Roxanne. There's a lot of people worried about you.
I'm all right, buddy. Thank you. So you got a bloke just sitting here by himself. I mean, it would be very sad to see, you know, counter-terrorism tactics being used against people at a place like this, especially if they don't engage the police. I'll be here reporting live, bringing you everything that's happening for as long as I can today as well. So there's people standing at the front here. There's a few rows into the back and right at the top as well. And then people sitting along the grass here. Only a few hundred people here at the moment, I reckon. I can't see everyone, but there might be more people behind. So I'll try to go and get a shot of the police just to give you an idea of what's on the other side. They are still a distance away. I mean, I would just recommend letting people, they're not doing anything destructive at the building right now. They're just all there. Just let them stay there, do what they say and do what they want to do, and they might just disperse by themselves. They really don't want to engage with the police, it seems like. But we heard Daniel Andrews and Shane Patton with a very stern message in the morning press conference at around 8:30 in the morning, just to warn people not to come into the city. But these people have come anyway. I don't know. I don't know what to make of that. These people have come despite all those warnings. And
not going to end with that. We're doing this for you. We're doing this for everyone. Please. You're following a dictator.
So,
This is not going to get any better.
big police presence here. I'll just zoom in.
Hey, Roxanne.
Hey buddy, how you doing?
Pretty good. Haven't seen you in a while.
Have you been covering this for a while now today?
It's about 10 o'clock. You didn't arrive till quite late, did you? Or?
No, I didn't arrive, just till before.
We're doing this for your family.
So the big...
Final stand down here. So nothing ever missed too much.
I don't think this is the best place for a stand down. No. So it's got the riot squad there with their new toy. The American police have a lot of vehicles like this. The American police is very militarized, and you can see the Victorian police is pretty much exactly the same in terms of being militarized. On this side I can see lots of detectives, police. But yeah, that's their little prize vehicle at the moment that they've got right at the front. But yeah, a few hundred meters away, you got the crowd. Can someone just let me know if my live feed is coming through okay? Is it lagging or is it coming through okay?
You or your masters. Understand that. And fuck you, pigs.
Hey buddy, how you doing?
We want you to be our hot shot.
Alright, so I'm reading a lot of comments here saying that protesting at the shrine is disrespectful. And I think there is some rules around that as well. But I don't think these people are here by choice in terms of this particular location. Normally they end up in these type of locations because they are pushed around and moved around. I've only seen one other protest last year that was actually, I guess, deliberately staged at the shrine. And again, this is just my opinion. People have different views. Some people say that this is the perfect place for such a protest. So it's you get mixed views even with a location like this. But despite all of that, I think again today authorities have an opportunity. These people aren't doing anything. They're not vandalizing the building. They're just sitting here. They're talking. Yes, they're saying things. They might be shouting. But overall, I don't see them doing anything violent at this particular spot. So if anyone was to engage, it would be the people with the weapons, which is the police right now. If they come up here and start shooting people, you know, it's gonna... I don't think that's good for our country. It doesn't look good. One, at a place like this, those kind of things happening. I don't know how that would inflame the situation further. I'm just gonna go back to the press pack, guys. Actually, I'll go back to the protesters. You know, I've seen these type of protests. I've seen these type of protests all over the world, and you know, in some instances, I've actually seen leaders in the community, so you know, members of parliament, turn up to these things and try to de-escalate the situation, try to talk to people, at least just hear them out, and then just diffuse the situation. But you can't necessarily diffuse the situation with a standoff, unless, of course, one side decides not to act on that standoff. And I think the greatest responsibility here is on the shoulders of the police.
Atlanta boys, where are you? You coming?
We're all worried, Russian. We're all worried this morning.
I'm alright, mate.
How's cardio? You alright?
I'm good, man. Yeah, had a rest.
I'm glad.
Well, thank you to everyone that's been sending me messages throughout the day asking about my welfare because I hadn't turned up early to cover this rally. I was just doing an interview overseas, and then I came down here to start my independent media coverage of this particular protest. The thing is, like, people shouldn't be worried that the police would be nabbing independent journalists for covering these events and doing a live stream. There's plenty of mainstream media here. Everyone, like all that kind of photographers, videographers from multiple outlets are here. Hey buddy, what's going on?
All right.
I'm good, brother. And a lot of them disengaged, but for my type of coverage that I'm doing,
I just want to make a shout out. Fifi, where are you? You scumbag.
for the type of coverage that I'm doing.
Freedom's back, brother.
So far.
Nice to see you.
Hey man, how's it going?
Good job.
How's it going, man?
You need someone else to carry the burden for a little while, or you're right?
Oh, you got to help me today?
I'm happy to help you.
Yeah.
I've literally been chasing the group to come and find you and offer to
mate.
help. I've switched off my life.
I've been offered some help by Topher here. So Topher might help me carry the gimbal today. So it's very hard to do these long live streams. But right now, Topher, I'm alright. I just started.
Okay, listen, I'm going to hang around not too far from you. You just say something on the live feed, I'll be listening to it. I'll hear you.
You want to have a spare charger? iPhone? I'll buy it off you.
I've got one for it. I don't have another one now. No.
I'll stay with you. 5 minutes?
Yeah.
Charge my phone.
Go for it, bro.
Come here. Come here.
Is it working?
Yeah. So I'm going low with you.
Yeah. So I'm just here waiting, guys, and people might come speak to the camera. I'm here to hear the people's voice. I'm here to talk to them. I'm here to see why they're here. And it's important to understand why people come to these things and who they are and what it's all about. Getting a shot from a helicopter or from far away and cutting it together with scenes of police shooting people on the street and people running towards the police or throwing bottles at the police doesn't always tell the full story. And so it's always a lot more informative to get the full perspective, and I think this is the only medium that can provide that. Hey guys, how's it going?
Thanks for the support, bro.
Thanks for watching, guys. So not much happening here, guys. It's it's very peaceful. People are just sitting around talking with each other, chit-chatting. Looks like they're having picnics here.
Look, fella, love your work, man.
Well done, buddy.
Thanks,
Well
buddy.
done, buddy. You did such a good job.
There's a bloke here just lying on the grass, so yeah, I mean, it's peaceful. Now, I did see some of the scenes earlier on Avi's live stream, and there was a lot of interactions between police and the public. A few arrests that I saw, and some of the new tactics that the police were using.
I'm trying to find someone who has a charger. Ask if anyone's got a charger. I'll buy it off them. Come to you now. Come on.
Someone's looking for an iPhone charger here.
Anyone have an iPhone charger?
Anyone's got an iPhone charger?
Come to Rukshan. $20.
$20 for an iPhone.
Just for the cable, boys.
Just for the cable? Far out. I'd give you mine, man, but I need it for my battery pack.
No, I wouldn't take yours, bro. Keep supporting.
So there's a bit of confusion here, guys. They're trying to decide between staying here or marching on. They're trying to decide what they should do. Some people are saying if we stay here, we're safe. Other people are saying if they march, the police will get them.
stay here. But it looks like they're working. Charge it.
So one group is adamant to stay, but there's another group that kind of wants to move away. Let's see what happens.
Are you doing the move yet? Boom. Cops are coming, huh?
I think the majority have decided to stay on. And those that moved away seem to be coming back. I'm okay, yeah.
I love your words yesterday. I was actually going to come to you yesterday and ask you how I can support you. Because fucking you've been out here every single day, but
Thank you so much for the good fit. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it.
yeah, good to see you. Everything was okay this morning?
Yeah. I was just doing something else.
Okay, I'm worried about you.
Thanks for the consent.
Yeah, no, you're like, where's my son?
Laura Ingram, yeah, I was there, yeah.
We've got a few blokes who are going to be praying here.
They're going to pray? Okay.
Yeah, so maybe
Yeah.
some good footage for you.
Yeah, I'll just keep going, man. So someone's just going to start a prayer session as well. They're saying touch one, touch all. Some sort of union slogan. I've heard that over the last couple of days.
Yeah, they're expecting the police to come and attack this.
I want everyone to know why we're here.
Why are you here, man?
We don't want the vaccines. We want freedom. These people died for us,
Freedom of
and they're
choice.
trying to take it away from us. Freedom of choice, no vaccines, no mandates. That's why we're here.
Our body,
To
our
show
choice.
the police and show everyone that the police are the guys who started. Look at them now. They can't touch us here, and if they do, it's going to make them look bad. They call us neo-Nazis, and they're the ones that shut down the Jews, trying to pray on their holiest day with police-mounted horses, and we're the fucking Nazis. Let them know.
There you go, guys. Someone else has taken... I think I've met a lot of people, and a lot of them have taken great offense to the fact that they're being called Nazis and right-wing extremists. A lot of people I've talked to throughout the last couple of days have taken a great lot of offense. And I don't understand why the leaders and these media people keep going on television and just saying, absolute nonsense. Of course, you're always going to have a very tiny minority of people who agitate and come to these things with different nefarious reasons. Just like you have rogue police officers sometimes that act beyond the limits of the law when responding to things. But the vast majority of people don't fit that mold at all.
Ruskin, shout out to Dynamic, brother.
Dynamic?
Shout out.
Dynamic.
Yeah,
I'll be back,
brother.
guys. 1 second. So you got I'm not trying to be cute here, but here's two right-wing extremists praying right now, and I'm saying that as a just to make the point that this is represents a vast mix of the people of Australia. These are two Islamic gentlemen praying as they do multiple times a day. This is just to give you a glimpse of the diversity of people that are at this particular rally.
Love your work, brother. Fuck Dan Andrews.
Love your work, buddy.
I know, right?
ABC had like Thank
you, brother.
I just posted on there, it's going, Brooke
What's
Sharn's
going
got 70k and freaking ABC had 4k.
Well, there you go. Independent media is preferred.
That's why they arrested you, mate.
We shared it.
I didn't want the world to see.
I wasn't arrested.
The press conference had 2.3 thousand watching. He had.
He had 70,000 at one stage.
Yeah.
And that's what I said, that's what
You didn't get arrested.
No, I didn't get arrested.
You didn't get arrested?
No, I didn't get arrested.
Okay, so that's right.
Everyone's asking me, Brooke Sharn's arrested. I said he's not black enough to be arrested. Nah.
Hey, brother, you're back, man.
Shout out to my girls. How you going, honey? Love you to death.
The chanting chants against Daniel Andrews. I mean, if you take in the lunchroom protest on Friday, and then there was a freedom rally on the Saturday, and then Monday, Tuesday, it's just been continuous days of protest here in Melbourne, Australia. And I still don't believe the leaders have actually addressed what's going on here. They want to pretend it's something else, but I don't know that'll actually stop this.
Wimbledon, brother. Hyundai,
man. Thanks, brother. There you go. Another. They're calling everyone you a neo-Nazi.
Am I a neo-Nazi?
Yeah.
Nah, man.
Because
nah.
you just spoke to me in Sri Lankan.
Yeah, but that's it, brother.
So you know my native tongue
I saw
Sinhalese.
you at the CFMU what day? 2 days ago.
2 days ago, yeah.
And I play with a lot of languages, about 42 languages,
Yeah.
man. So I used to be in the alley max, man.
Yeah.
So nah, man, not at all. I don't subscribe to Nazism. I subscribe to freedom.
I'm just asking, man, because the media is telling me all sorts of different things. I'm just making sure.
Yeah, well,
They might get confused with the snake of the Gadsden flag. That represents don't tread on me, don't tread on my rights, don't tread on my freedom. That's what it is. I'm not a neo-Nazi, not at all, man. Not at all.
Well, you know Sri Lankan Sinhalese,
Well,
so
yeah.
that kind of
Sapatu.
Sapatu. You know how to say shoes in Sinhalese?
That's right. Yeah.
Well, there you go.
Thanks for being here, Bar.
Thanks, buddy.
Thank you.
Thanks for interviewing.
I wanted to talk to you. I sent you a message on Facebook.
Yeah.
I see you get really tired throughout the day. I was wondering if you ever needed any help, give me a message. Straight away. I message you. It's Jonathan.
I won't see it now because it's like a bit of a mess. My message is. Just type your number in for it.
Hey, Ruxan, good
Hey.
to sit on you, mate.
Thanks,
Can I
buddy.
just say something?
Yeah, sure.
Hey, Anthony Paul. We're here for the truth.
What's your name, buddy? John? Thanks, man.
Yeah, no, because like you see you at the end of the day and you're fucked. And this guy needs some help.
It is quite tiring, actually.
Yeah. I've got camera and.
Oh, that's awesome.
yeah.
What's it? A Sony?
Sony A6000.
A6000, yeah.
16 to 70.
Cool, man. So you studying, or you looking aspiring, or you just do it for a hobby?
I want to be a movie director.
You're gonna be a movie director. That's cool, man. That's awesome. And how old are you?
I'm 19.
That's awesome, man. You gotta start
I
early.
really like
All
this
good,
stuff.
Mum.
Thanks, buddy.
I'm alright, Phil.
He's just letting mum know he's all good. Thanks, mate. Nice to meet
You
you.
know, my family watches every day. They're probably watching right now.
You should say hello to your parents then.
Hey, Ruxan, you gonna go InfoWars?
Huh?
You gonna go on InfoWars?
Am I going to go on InfoWars?
Yeah.
Look, I respect all media, so definitely I have no issue with what InfoWars is doing.
Yeah, you gonna go on InfoWars, eh?
I don't know. Have they asked me to come on?
I
will.
Lucky cheater. Mama loves you.
I will go on InfoWars. I'll talk to Alex Jones. Thanks, buddy.
Brother, my son wants a picture with you.
Yeah, brother.
You guys go find him, go find him. Thanks, brother.
Get away, Ruxan, get away, brother.
In lockdowns now, Dan made disaster. Hey, man, see you.
And lockdown now!
How many views now?
43K, right?
Yo, funny time. Well done, well done. Great job. You get more than 7 views.
All right, guys. So we got a sign up here. It says "End lockdown now. Dan made disaster."
Hey, trouble!
Let me get a photo with you, bro. My friends from Aubrey are fans, bro. They follow you. Cheers, brother.
Oh, is it, bro? Sorry, bro. Someone's just saying that they want to stand their ground. They're not here to hurt cops. They're not here to do anything like that. They're just here for their freedom. And I'll just kind of go around the perimeter here. You'll see there's people all around the. Hey, brother.
Take a photo?
Yeah, of course.
I followed you since the beginning, you know that? Since the beginning, when the cops came to your house to try to stop you. Can we take this? Good work, brother. Thank you. Well done.
So you got people on the peripheral here, around the edges, and they're just sitting around. Technically, if they're in groups of 2, is it a picnic? That's allowed? I'm not sure. I guess if they're within the 10-kilometer zone, according to the show directions. So that's the perimeter here, and I'm just going to walk around here and you got police all kind of around the perimeter here. Just gonna put my camera down for a second in front of the riot spot here. They're changing their mask or something. They took their gas masks off. I mean, it's a small thing. They took their gas masks off, and they're all cheering them on. Maybe they think they're kneeling for them, but I don't know. Huh? I mean, everyone's so happy right now. Like, everyone's gotten super excited that these guys are kneeling down. Wow. Wow, guys. People thought the police were taking a knee. And everyone was cheering. They came. They were so excited. So guys, the protesters have taken a knee.
They're not taking a knee.
Join us!
Join us!
Come on! Hey, peace,
Come with us! Come! Come!
Guys, that was a very strange moment. The protesters thought the police were taking a knee, and they were so happy. They were cheering. Even I almost had a gulp in my throat, and then everyone came down and got on their knees. And during that moment, when people were distracted, the whole squad's coming down here. So they're coming for them. Guys, I think it's about to get real here. It's about to get real here, guys. Good, bro. It's crazy scene, guys. The people are so peaceful. They were so happy when they thought the police were kneeling for them. And during that time, they've marched on them from the other side. So guys, hey buddy, what's going on?
Again, mate, again. Are you alright?
Yeah.
What time do you go?
No, I was just doing something else. Yeah.
Thank God, fuck, mate. We need you, you know, like...
So things have just really intensified, guys, here. You've been with me on the live since we got to the shrine here. And the crowd is chanting, "We want peace." There's people sitting on the ground here. Now the protesting is a human right, of course. But Brett Sutton, our Cho, has said right now that protesting is not allowed. Mass gatherings are not allowed. So how do we reconcile those two things in a Western liberal democracy? Where you have peaceful protests right now here at the moment. I can't speak for whatever happened earlier, but from what I'm seeing right now, you have people kneeling here in front of the Shrine of Remembrance. And then you have police with weapons prepared to shoot them.
Ruxan, brother. You're a legend, brother. You're a legend.
And everyone's saying they're peaceful, we are peaceful. Do we really need a standoff like this? I definitely don't want to see any this turn ugly, because it's totally unnecessary. Besides just enforcing and showing the power of the police and trying to dissuade people from coming again, shooting at the people here right now could also have the opposite effect. It could embolden people even more when they see people who are sitting peacefully with their arms in the air in front of the Shrine of Remembrance being shot at, not because they're criminals, right? Not because they're terrorists, because they're ordinary, everyday, working class Australians and Victorians who are not happy with their government, who are not happy about being forced to take a vaccine. I just got someone here.
Listen, mate, I'm speaking for every average person. He's not an extremist. He's not right wing. Okay, people are genuinely concerned about the health risks regarding the vaccine. Now, we are in the greatest democracy in the planet Earth. Australia is the best country in the world, but they are telling us if we don't take the jab, we lose our jobs, our livelihoods. That is simply not okay. I am not a conspiracy theorist. I am just here representing every average Australian that has genuine health concerns, not just from construction, from any industry. Wake up. If you don't want to take it, that choice should be yours. You should be pro your choice. Do not ever forget that. Please. This is not about a conspiracy theory. I am here to represent anybody who has genuine health concerns. Have the courage to stand up. That's all I have to say. Come on!
Australia,
Unbelievable, eh?
Suffering and you cunts got a paycheck.
So even now, guys, no one's really engaged with these riot police that are here. Stunning scenes, guys, for the world to see from Victoria, from Australia, from a Western liberal democracy. Weapons drawn, not on terrorists, not on criminals, but their fellow Australians. It is what it is. There's no other way of reporting it. The people here that are gathered here are not criminals. They're not terrorists. They're Australians, they're Victorians. They've committed no crime but disagree with their government. And the government has sent their state troops . And for those of you saying that I'm not being objective, I'm being very objective. Right now, all I see here is peaceful Australians. These are our fellow Australians, our fellow Victorians. I cannot, in good conscience, as an independent reporter, call these people anything else.
Guys, everyone watching from home, you need to ensure that you're here at these rallies. Time is running out. We need to stand up for our workers. We do not want this coerced vaccination that is still in clinical trials until 2023. We must make a stand. Time is running out, guys. This COVID pandemic was planned from the very beginning to get you on the digital ID system. They said 2 weeks to flatten the curve. Oh, it's only a mask for a month. It's only losing your job for a week. And here we are. It's not even 2 jabs to be free. You need to be due for booster jabs all the time. This is never ending. Please wake up and realize that time is running out. It's now or never.
Real media. Shout out. Shout out to the real media right here.
Hey guys, what's going on?
Right here. He's the brother here.
Thanks, brother.
Real media. 50,000 bloody viewers, brother. Live stream. Followers. Real media. He's the real media here, brother. Khalid Ayaz. Khalid, what's going on? Real media. Get a view. Get a
Guys,
view.
come back, guys.
Okay. Again, guys, if you're watching this with me right now on the live stream, everything you're seeing right now, you can blame people if you want to on either side of the spectrum on this argument, but ultimate responsibility will always lie with the federal government of this country, with the federal government and the state government, with our leaders, with the bureaucrats in positions of power that can make a difference, that can de-escalate these situations. Responsibility lies with the mainstream media who attempt to dehumanize these people, label them. I mean, if Shane Patton and Daniel Andrews, they want to prove a point, yeah, these cops will today as I was speaking to you now, 100%. If they're just here to prove a point about what's going on and try to scare people off from coming to these protests, possibly, that's why they'll fire on them. There was nothing else has been achieved by doing this over the last couple of days, so I feel like it is all a show of control. Guys, I'm doing a live stream. I'm going to be live streaming as long as I can today. And just for the record, permanent record, to document what happened here, no matter what happens. And there you go, guys. That's a monument to the RAAF. And these are the countries they served in: the United Kingdom, Europe, the Atlantic, the Middle East, the East Indies, Southeast Asia, and the Southwest Pacific. See, these soldiers, they went to these countries to fight for the freedoms of others. But now, today, on the ground that commemorates their sacrifice, you have armed members of the state police who are ready to face off with the people because they want to have free medical choice, and they're unhappy with their government. They are unhappy that after decades and decades of working in an industry that they're being forced to take a vaccine that they don't want to. It's a dangerous spot, bro. I don't want to stand here for too long.
I'll be alright, bro. It's not charging, bro.
Oh, maybe it's probably dead.
That's alright, we're good, bro. It's not bad. It's alright. It's alright, thanks so much.
Oh, good, brother.
Shout out. Real media here, mate. Real media. We were worried about you this morning, man. We're all waiting for you, brother.
Ah, bro.
We were waiting for you, brother. I know you got tired. I held that for 5 minutes yesterday. I was dying.
Thanks for helping me
Imagine
yesterday.
I was the one who gave you water yesterday.
Oh, thanks for the water, man. I really appreciate it.
6 hours, man. Well done, bro. You're a champion.
Thanks, brother.
You're a champion, brother.
Bring one piece.
So much, bro.
Man, if we need more of you, there's like people who are like, oh, he's got arrested in the morning. It's like, fuck, like you need more people to go live, you know what I mean?
Yeah, of course. It's important to have an independent record of this.
I know, right? Yeah.
People can make up their own minds at the end of all of this, but, you know, got to capture as much of this as possible for the record. So we've been here for a while now, guys. Still, like, no, people are trying not to engage still. They're trying to plead with the riot squad here. I don't think it's particularly working. For those of you international guests watching from around the world, This is what it looks like when they tell you the vaccination is not mandatory in Australia. Hundreds and hundreds of police. Yeah.
We have to now, 100 mil, if not more.
Hundreds and hundreds of police here. And you got on this side hundreds and hundreds of people here on the shrine. What a standoff, because I personally don't know what the expectations are here of whatever happens here, but that's right. So a lot of people are writing comments about the gear the police are wearing. Oh, thank you. When people aren't too are not weaponized themselves, right? So they don't have weapons themselves, so they got shields and weapons and all sorts of things to protect themselves. And you got people here in their active wear, their high-vis clothes. Got women, men, grandmothers, mothers, fathers. I've seen one or two families here, not that many. Maybe they're a bit afraid to bring their children somewhere like this. But yeah.
Let's do it. Good work, guys. Good work. Good work. My missus says hello. Say hello to my missus.
Hey guys, what's going on?
7, 9 and 10, they got only 4,000, 3,000 viewers. Look at this, boys. Look at this.
There you go, a lot of people watching.
54,000.
54,000 people watching.
54,000, brother. The real media right here. Real media.
And you know, it's very important for people to understand that there has to be a shift in the media landscape in this country as well.
Did you see this video of the guy they sent on the cover? What was on the cover?
No, I haven't seen that yet.
Good shot. Big fan of your work, bro. Good on you.
Alright, bro. Thank you.
Hey, Rushkin. Oh, good night, brother. Yes.
So that's the photo. Yeah, that's the, I'll have a look later. Can you message that to me? Thank you. What was your name, sorry?
Hey, are you media?
Hey. Yeah.
Follow us. Follow us. We're going to give them some water.
Yeah. You want to give them some water? They've been there for a while.
Yeah, there's water down there.
So these guys want to give them some water.
If you're that ballsy, just fight for the right fucking reason. Stand for the right or don't fucking stand at all. I've been told I cannot work.
Right on, boys.
This is suppression. It's hypocrisy.
Gave him some water there. Those guys wanted to give him some water. And you saw the police there. They actually responded with a fist bump. You know, even just a small fist bump like that just restores your faith a little bit. Restores your faith a little bit in this country when you see just that small gesture between two people. You know, I saw a video yesterday of one of these policemen saying that, you know, they don't want to be here. They're just doing their job. And possibly there's a lot of that going on. Oh, actually, one second here. The police are bringing water for everyone as well.
What do you think we're here for? Ourselves? That's pretty ignorant, man. It's for your brothers,
So-
your children. Officer, can we have the water? Can we have the water, officer?
So don't worry, guys. The police are being well looked after by Force Command. They're getting good hydration. No, I wasn't listening.
No.
Just needed a rest.
No, I was just doing something earlier.
Good job, mate.
Thank you so much.
We appreciate turnout. Oh, so much.
Thank you.
My feet are awesome.
Yeah, my feet are killing. So guys, I'm just gonna put my camera down here a little bit.
Bush Khan, I love you. I love your videos every day. You're number one. Thank you so for your work.
Thank you.
I love your work. Bush Khan, number one.
Thanks,
We'll
buddy.
keep it peaceful today.
Thank you.
Freedom to the people!
Can I say something about Sean? This is my weapon, guys. This is my weapon. My phone is my weapon. These guys have batons, guns, shields, pepper spray, but this is my weapon. Peaceful. Until they ruin the party.
Good, mate.
Open eyes, brother.
So guys, I'm just having a drink. I'm just gonna rest my camera down for a second.
All of our children by years of there, fighting against all of our children, including your own. It's enough. It's enough. This country is run by tyrants, and it's only you guys who can help us change that. It's enough. When does it stop? There'll be nothing left. When does it stop? Oi!
Those better not be throwing.
Hey! Just make it peaceful! Don't say you'll do anything and we'll all be okay! Just sit there quietly! We can't do anything without reasonable force! Don't give them a reason and we'll be fine! Reasonable force! Reasonable force! This is what our taxation is doing, guys! What about the rest of the crime in Victoria? What about everyone else who's in danger? They're all here for what? This is what we pay them for! Every day! 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 Fathers, your next step on the call for the freedom of this country and our mental highway. And you have to have the guns and shields. Come out, man. It's enough. It's enough now. That is enough. It's enough. Our children are
There's a lot of media here as well, guys. Yeah, I'm good, man. Can I get you on camera, Tofak?
I'm happy to hold it for you.
Oh, I want you to speak.
Oh, okay, right.
Yeah, I'm gonna go. I just got
Just want to say thank you, man, for what you've done. Appreciate it, man. I'm a little bit starstruck right now.
Who has a photo in their hand, who has a full can, or any type of weapon that's going to be targeting the police, I suggest you put it away now. We are here peacefully. We do not want anything. As you can see, we have a line of women sitting down at the front. So any troublemaker that throws something at them is causing them to shoot at the woman. Do you want that? No! Do you want that? No! Then I suggest
some people working really hard to keep it peaceful. I've got Topher here, Topher Field.
That's very, very well said and a very good point.
Yeah, so Topher, tell me about what's happening here right now. And
look, this is the consequence. We've ended up here as a result of the police actually being very active and tracking down people in the city. We didn't want to come here. We recognise that this is hallowed ground. There was a protest here last year. We learned from that mistake. That wasn't a respectful thing to do here. And it wasn't our desire to come back here, but when they start using the anti-terror squad and driving the Bearcat through the streets of Melbourne, labelling people who are simply political opponents of the government, labelling them as terrorists, well, unfortunately, we were left with very little choice but to appeal to our history, to appeal to our ancestors, to appeal to the freedoms that they fought for, that we inherited, and right now we are letting slip away in our generation. And I won't stand for that, neither will all the people here. We are not here to cause trouble. We are here to take back the freedoms that were earned for us by the people that we built this shrine to remember.
so do you think people are here as they feel safer here? They feel safe here?
Well, it's hard to feel safe when you've got about 1,000 cops in your face, when you've got 1,000 police in front of you and they brought weapons and they've got a history of being very, very aggressive towards protesters. It's hard to feel safe, but I have to say, as things stand right now, there is a standoff. There is no aggression right now, and I hope that everyone on both sides is hoping that it stays that way. I know I certainly am, and we certainly are. We are not looking for trouble. That's not what we came here for. We just need Daniel Andrews to actually start listening, because he's been ignoring us for 18 months. It never had to come to this. We've been protesting on and off for 18 months, and if he'd listened back then, it would never have had to have reached this point.
Thanks, mate. Thanks for sharing that with me.
Love your work.
So that's Topher Field there, guys. He also does a lot of political commentary on Facebook. You can find him at facebook.com/Topher Field.
Mr. Hello. As you guys can see, stories.
What's going on, guys?
It's kicking back, bro.
Yeah. What do you think about what's happening here right now?
Fuck the jab, mate.
Is that why you're here? You're against?
Hey, you know what's funny? Isn't your own man the union? But the union, there's nothing wrong with it. What the? Wait, wait, I don't even know what we're here for.
You don't know why you're here?
No, I just came, you know. I've never worked a tradie like a day in my life.
Yeah. So why are you here? You just came?
Yeah, I just came to put on the uniform. And stop showing me, man.
Well, these guys claim they just came, so...
Hey, get me off that, bro.
I reckon they're just messing with me.
Nah, you're alright.
So they're just joking, guys. They're just messing around there. Boys are just having a bit of fun. Mocking the media, I think.
Steve-O, Harry brother, you should be here.
So these people are saying they're going to do this every day. Got people here. I think she's
You're doing an absolute awesome job, mate. Awesome job.
with trash bags here, cleaning the rubbish as well.
Whether it's the Nazis,
That's good, guys. There's someone going around picking up rubbish. Keeping the place clean. I saw a few people yesterday as well doing their best to clean up the rubbish as well. It's interesting for something that's so decentralized. I mean, it feels quite organic in terms of people who are taking responsibility for doing different things.
Oh, okay.
And I think just people just know maybe what the right thing to do is. You wouldn't necessarily want to dirty a place like this with rubbish. It's good that people are cleaning it up.
It must be pretty hot all that body armor, boys. It might be a good idea to take it off.
Like, I don't know if this is some sort of thing where the police just kind of stay here as long as they have to until they can arrest everyone here one by one. I'm not sure, but for now they're definitely just waiting here. Just a general statement, I've been to a few of these protests to cover them, and despite the weapons and the shields and stuff, when these guys are standing down, this riot police, they're very professional. They're very emotionless, and that's potentially a good thing for these type of environments. Because I did see some of the younger recruits, the police, on the Saturday protest. They looked very scared. They didn't really know how to respond to people's anger. From what I've seen of these guys, as ruthless as they can be when they want to be, when they're disengaged, they're not really giving up any vibes. It's quite neutral. Of course, the weaponry, the shields do give a different impression, but that's just my gut reaction to what it feels like now. Everyone's quite neutral. So they're chanting, "We want peace." They're chanting, "We want peace." I mean, if any terrorists do ever come to Victoria, or if we have any actual major situations with some sort of criminal elements trying to hurt our city, it's good to know that we have a really well-equipped police force here, a police squad, and they've invested in some of these things. If they're protecting the people, of course. But it's very different when you have these kind of weapons and stuff faced towards people without weapons and people who are, at the end of the day, I know protesting is not okay with the Cho directions. And that's the reason that they give for saying these gatherings are illegal. But at the end of the day, despite all of that, protesting will always remain a human right. And that's why you see people, all over the world protesting despite rules and laws that prohibit them. A lot of things throughout human history would not have been achieved without protest. It's one of the fundamental cornerstones of a democracy and leading to change. And and these are Australians exercising those very same rights. And, sure, the law can charge them and put them in jail for it, but it doesn't deter from the fact that it remains a human right.
money's not worth it.
We depend on look after us, we're trying to look after you guys. It's enough.
No, I'm all good, thank you. So, there's an officer there just engaging with the crowd again, and they're saying he's good. At least he was good enough to talk to them, and you know, I think that's good. You can definitely de-escalate situations where people were just talking.
When the crowd moves, there's a risk.
Good.
We're worried about movement.
I've been through it all, I've been through the drugs, I've been through everything. Listen, it's a peaceful, we're just trying to do it right. We'll go through hard times, and that's it, you know what I mean? We just want to have a good day. No trouble, no nothing, and leave it okay.
They're a robot right now. Kind of annoying. She notices. Alright, so we all go for him now. Cheer my brother!
So there's just two men here pleading with the riot officers, just one of them, just to kind of stand with them in solidarity, and that might really diffuse the crowd. I'm not as hopeful, but you know, they're engaging, they're talking. It's nice. It's nice to see people just talking, the police and these protesters just talking amongst themselves. You know, there's no hands in the air, there's no, I don't know. Even me would make, even just seeing like this, scenes like this even are quite emotional, because we don't get enough of this. What are they saying?
So they're saying
to leave peacefully, but everyone.
So I spoke to the cops on the side, and they said that they're offering us a peaceful way out that way, and if we're all willing to peacefully disperse, they'll let us go. But obviously, people want to be heard. I personally think our point's been made for today. We should all disperse, but now, because if all the ones with common sense disperse, then we're going to be left with an angry crowd again, which we don't want.
Okay.
98% of people here are telling people, don't throw bottles, pick up your rubbish,
Yeah.
respect the grounds we're on.
Yeah, I've seen people picking up rubbish with bags, yeah.
And now, because of that, I'm trying to negotiate with the cops a peaceful and safe way out of here,
Yeah.
so we don't end up with the violence that we've had in the past.
Of course.
Today, they have spoken to us.
Yeah.
They're talking to us. They're not standing there and being arrogant pigs, to be honest.
Yeah.
So they're actually hearing us. I think they're coming around slowly as well.
Okay.
But they're still not allowed to talk.
Okay.
They're still,
Fair enough, yeah.
you know what I mean?
Yeah. So if you're listening to me, guys, this gentleman's telling me that these particular police officers are saying they're happy for the crowd to move on peacefully through the sides here. They're allowing them to pass if they want to go that way. But some... But some protesters are worried that if they leave, that the bad elements that possibly, there's always fringe elements that want to start trouble. Just those elements will be left behind to make really ugly scenes here that the media will misrepresent. So that gentleman's telling me that 98% of people here are peaceful, and they don't want any sort of violent interactions with the police. And it seems as though the police here are also being reasonable and allowing them to pass and leave this area. What's he saying, mate?
He does not want to. This is hard.
I'm just saying, don't decide to turn a peaceful thing into a violent thing.
As you can see, we will hold these people accountable.
Well, like I said here, I'm already shit scared of that lady who just gave it to the crowd before, so yeah. I appreciate you talking to me. It's not happening. Listen to me. It's not what we're here to do.
So these cops are talking about peace here, and then other cops have gone from the side. What's being said?
We're negotiating peace.
Yeah.
We're trying to figure out if we're going to be able to have safe passage out of here. They want us to leave peacefully.
Yeah.
They're happy to keep. They're saying that most of us are doing the right thing. We're going to have a problem if people start throwing things.
Okay.
So they just want, obviously, things to stay peaceful.
Yeah.
So we're just having some
discussions. Yeah.
The only thing is we don't have the answers for you, but you've got to remember that we're still...
That's why we approached to say, can you speak to someone to come down and defend you?
Why don't you get Daniel Andrews to come down? Now, that's something I can't do. Okay?
Do you agree, though, that if somebody from Parliament or Joyce Senator's office...
Well, to be quite honest, I don't really know whether it would diffuse it or whether it would resolve.
But this is not just construction.
Because it's going to give everybody a target, if that makes sense. So, I get it, they do, but can I just remind
anyone who wants to leave peacefully can go St Kilda Road.
So what do they say?
They said anyone who wants to leave peacefully, St Kilda Road,
Yeah.
freeway out now.
Okay,
But
and they're not going to arrest anyone?
They're not going to arrest anyone.
Yeah.
They've let people know at the St Kilda Road department that there'll be people dispersing that way.
Okay.
And they said they will not arrest. This is the senior officer at the back there.
Yeah. So no arrest, they can just go off that way.
If everyone wants to leave peacefully, they can leave peacefully.
Yeah.
Get it out there.
So guys, look, the police are being very reasonable. They've offered a way out for people that want to leave this space. And they're saying that they won't engage with those people. They've made a route for them to go down St Kilda Road if they wish to. And offered assurances they won't be arrested if they decide to leave that way. This is just stuff that I'm hearing from listening into these conversations and talking to the people here. But you can see this commander here, he's, I'm not sure if he's a commander or what position he is, but he's being very reasonable and talking with everyone. So, if anyone is watching my live feed and is at the protest, and just letting you know that the police are actually offering you a peaceful route out.
It's not mandatory for our politics to remember that, boys.
I mean, this is just so much more normal for Australia, just police and people talking. There's no anger in their faces. It's a lot nicer to see this.
That's the most... They knew that, but you get it on camera that if I try to get those people to move peacefully, they won't be attacked my way out.
Yeah.
Can I just ask that you guys please return to whatever line that you have,
Can I
please?
just say something? When you say move forward, I think you're...
Keep going, Richard.
Yeah.
Love your work, mate.
I know, it's like Alex Cooney.
Mate, if we...
He's a good guy.
Yeah.
Mate,
So just under the understanding, as long as...
listen.
So as long as we move back, we're not going,
Excuse me.
we're not
Mate,
inserted.
if I could go up there and try and...
What happens though when we're on the Wednesday?
I know what happens, and there's things that you guys guys.
Can you give your word that you won't be attacked if they move away?
If that happened, that shouldn't happen. But I'm saying it's only the people who decide that they want to be or take the fight to us, where we're not going to let that happen. All right?
Take your word for it for your crew, if you're the commanding officer.
Well, I'm not. I'm one of our.
Can you give your word if these people move?
Yeah, mate, remember, I'm one dude, all right? So I'm having a chat with our people again at the moment.
So am I. So this is going to be
the
hard.
only reason they're moving forward at the moment, dudes, is to try and get you to kind of either is to move. You've got to remember, you guys have mentioned about this being the Shrine of Remembrance, right?
Yep.
Has a deeper meaning for a lot of people, this place and that sort of stuff.
That's why we're here.
But I get you, but you can't stay here all day, yeah?
I understand that. So we have to try and get people.
So I'll just to give you an insight into.
So you heard that.
Just give us a second. I need to listen.
I mean, a lot of respect to that policeman. You know, because this protest, whatever's happening here is so organic, it's so decentralized.
Shout out Camp Boxing. Yeah.
Because this protest here today, this gathering is so organic, so decentralized. I don't know who the leaders are. I don't know any of this stuff, right? I don't even think the police know. So, you know, in those circumstances, who commands the mass of people that are here to move on? You know, everyone's here for different reasons sometimes. You know, people have different views of negotiating with police and all these kind of things. So when you don't have a centralized leadership for something like this, it's possible that anything could happen. And so I've got to tell it how it is. That police officer is, you know, saying that there's a way out for people. But it seems like they're prepared to stay as long as it takes here. And there might come a point where they don't put up with whatever's going on here at the moment. And it is a standoff. Yeah.
Hey, you were the guy that got pepper sprayed,
I
yeah?
got sprayed, brother,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
I love you.
What's your number one? Number one. Love you, John.
We don't negotiate with terrorists.
The police are saying that they offered a path out if people want to leave, but they're not going to move. They're going to stay there, bro. And these guys aren't going to move either. I'm alright now, brother. They got people here still sitting down. These guys are really trying to get people to listen, but oh yeah. What's going on, man? How are you? Yeah, of course. So they're still negotiating there. And the other side is saying, hold your ground. Oh, can you hold this for a second, bro? Thank you. I've got Topher Field here. He's just offered to hold my camera.
If there's a dramatic drop in the quality of camera work, now you know why.
Nah, it's already bad anyway. On the phone.
Have you been telling me about the negotiations?
Yeah, I've been talking about the negotiations.
Yeah, cool.
Well, it looks like there's some...
So what's been happening over that side? I've been watching from up the top. The police have been slowly moving more assets over to that side.
You guys can see I was coming from across the road.
I'll leave the commentary to you, Rookson. It's your challenge. Your channel.
So guys, we'll get stuff here. I'll flip from here. So guys, you've got the crowd moving in there. And they're saying they're peaceful. And you got the riot squad that have slowly moved in. So prior to this, there was actually an opening there. But that opening is now gone, and they've blocked off that side. A bit tense there. Not much happening on this side. Still people just sitting here. And I believe the other side, they've still left open.
That's correct.
So what the police are trying to do is, they're offering the people here a way to get out down St. Kilda Road. But I don't know if that actually... Yeah, they're saying that they won't arrest anyone, they can just go that way and disperse. But yeah, with no actual leader in this protest, it's so decentralized that people are just making their own decisions and own choices. That's just what's happening right now. You alright? Yeah. Good, no, thanks, man. It helps me rest my hands for a second.
No. Man, I cannot believe your stamina. I just said sleep on that.
That's okay.
Okay, cool. After the 2 days you've had, it's freaking amazing you're back at all.
Alright, so the police actually made an announcement saying that if you are a peaceful protester, please leave now via St. Kilda Road. So they're just making that announcement on the loudspeaker. So the police are giving people an opportunity to disperse.
Shame on you! 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 Shame on you!
It's certainly true that the crowd that's assembled here has not been aggressive towards the police apart from chants.
What news are you calling from? What news are you? Hold on. They don't know it's the vaccine. They need to be reminded that they've broken their oath. What? Treason. So the Associated Press, are they going to be publishing the peaceful protesters? Peaceful protesters. Making a stand on a sacred hill for a sacred cause. Getting paid by the pharmaceutical industry.
You alright, mate?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm just trying to get it where you can adjust it. Well, for those watching, I can confirm that this rig weighs just as much as I thought it did. It is freaking heavy, and Rukshan's been carrying it non-stop for days. Certainly some very angry people, but after how long it's been, I think there's a certain degree of being able to understand that. I assume you've got plenty of shots of the police and that sort of stuff.
Yeah.
Showing the gear and all that.
Yeah. I mean, they're still for so long that they're standing there.
Yeah. They'd be getting warm inside all that gear.
They're actually doing shift changes before.
Yeah, I saw the uniforms do a shift change. I haven't seen these guys do one.
And did you notice that people thought they were kneeling?
Yeah, no. Well, at first I thought they were sending in reinforcements.
Show them our sense of unity, but how humble we are. Don't let the world continue laughing at us because of Dan Andrews. We want Dan! We want Dan! Police always put plans to the proud. Do not let them instigate violence to give the police ammunition to charge on us. Smile at them. Do not lead us to the ego. We are one, and together we are strong. But let's do it in the right way.
Well, I've got to say, I haven't seen the police stand still for this long.
Yeah. Well, I think a lot of it has to do with the location we're on.
Location, absolutely, yeah.
No one needs to see those kind of scenes here, man.
No.
I mean,
no one wants to see
those kind of scenes should never happen here.
And I would really appreciate if everyone today would give us a 1 minute silence for the 2 construction workers who have committed suicide over the last 24 hours period.
Fucking oath.
So if we could commence that now, it would be much appreciated.
Hey! Did you get that?
He's just emptying it,
He
right?
accidentally emptied it. Fuck off, mate.
Yes, that was accidental.
You fucking bit of copper on, mate.
Not pointed at anyone. That wasn't aimed at anyone. It was a misfire of the spray gun. Do not let them instigate any violence in you. We are hurt, we are angry. But let's smile about it. Look at your brothers and sisters next to you and be proud that you have these people to stand with you. Don't worry about the police. So come on, guys. Can we please do 1 minute silence? I unfortunately do not know both their names, but I do know one of the names is Tippo. So if we can please have 1 minute of silence for all the suicides that have happened, it'll be much appreciated. And what more of a beautiful place to do this in. So we'll commence this now. Please, officers, can you please give 1 minute of silence? And for all the suicides that have happened, please have them in your thoughts and prayers right now. Thank you.
Good work, Hookshot. Good job, brother.
How are your legs today?
They're much better, mate.
Fuck, I was watching the live yesterday.
Hard work, mate. Thanks, brother. So guys, everyone just observed a minute of silence there for some construction workers that have committed suicide recently. And for all suicides, that's what they said. So they just observed that silence and then
Hey, shout out to the Jay-Z boys.
Too many. Yeah, for the comrades. Go, the comrades are back at home.
Have you worked, brother? Switch the whole. Yeah, see like a tiger going to the back of the Hey, Ruxan.
Hey, brother.
Can I give you a $20?
Nah, bro, all good.
I've got $20 for you.
Nah, all good, brother. Thank you so much.
It's like $1, 40 cents, mate. Hey, drink one, actually, happy bar.
Yeah, can I say hello to the wife? Yeah.
Join us! This was us a year ago on the steps of South Bank.
Oh, wow.
Last year.
Why are people moving?
You're a sick cunt, son.
Why are people moving?
Oh, no reason.
Ruksan,
Ruksan, you want
shout
water,
out.
brother?
The man,
Thanks,
the
brother.
man, Ruksan right here. He's the real Ruksan. Ruksan.
Zam.
Zam, my mum's Zam, Sri Lankan.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, man.
How you doing, bro?
How you doing? Hello,
You Sri Lankan?
Yeah, Sri Lankan.
All right, man.
How you go?
Good, brother. How are you?
Getting footage of the film?
Yeah.
I'm making a surf film.
Surf film?
Yeah. I'll put you in it.
Yeah, put me in it, brother.
Yeah, I'll teach you to surf. Do you know how to surf?
I don't know how to surf, man.
I'll teach you.
Nah, man. I can't even swim yet.
I'll teach you.
You gotta teach me to swim?
I've got a pool.
Thanks a lot.
I'm from yesterday.
I'm alright, man. I'm alright, man. I had a bit of a rest.
I'll teach you to swim.
You'll teach me to swim?
Yeah.
That's gonna be a hard task, man.
Look for messages. Chase Burns.
Chase Burn. Thanks, brother.
Man,
Hey, brother, what's going on?
I've got so much respect.
You're a legend, brother.
You got so much integrity. Good work.
Thanks, bro. So just moving to the crowd. Thanks, brother. So just moving to the crowd here, guys, just to give you an idea of the crowd. Hello. Going back to the front here.
Hey, Rukshan, what's happening, man?
What's going on, bro?
If you get within a metre of them.
The fucking hypocrisy, man.
All we want to do, have a few beers after a big day at work, go home, get on top of our wives, shout out to Towers.
Can't put that. Can't put that. Unfortunately, guys, live stream. Can't control everything people says, unfortunately.
Hey, Mum, let me back in. Why'd you lock me out, Mum? Why?
He's asking Mum why they locked him out. There's still a password here.
Hey, Rukshan, can I get a selfie with you, please? Bro?
Yeah, bro, of course.
Yeah. Thanks, bro.
All good, bro.
Guys, come on. Just go speak to our fellow on the Victorian.
Every day, 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 every day.
So guys, the standoff continues here. A bit more relaxed on the lines here with these police here, but there's still people sitting on the ground here. I was just doing some work. Okay. Hey guys. I don't know.
The police have given people the option to leave at
Yeah.
the back here.
So
You've been informing, have you?
did they just tell that again?
No, yeah, I just heard it too. Yeah.
So they've left that corridor open
That's right.
to go down St Kilda
They're
Street.
allowing the people to go peacefully.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool.
So it's that gentleman telling me again, if you're just joining the live stream, police have left a little corridor open and here on the side that leads to St Kilda Road. So people here are, as per the police's word, free to go down that way and disperse. I think the police really want to move people on from here.
They're fucking shoot every time with rubber bullets on site. They're not fucking doing that. They're not fucking doing that.
We have every right to be angry.
So guys, I'm just going through the park that the police have left here just to show you guys. Hey mate, what's going on?
Hello, Kate. Happy anniversary.
Thank you. So this is the, as you can see, there's a few people here that are deciding to move on, for instance. So there is an opening. Yeah, but like that gentleman just said, people here are not wanting to give up ground, and they have a point to prove, and they don't want to concede ground to the police. Now that could be over a multitude of things, or it could just be a representation of the poor relationship that the police and parts of the community have. So it could be a mix of different things. What's going on, mate? Yeah, man. What's your name, brother?
Michael.
Nice to meet you, Michael.
Keep doing whatever you're doing because they're using your camera stream. They're using. I've been to the last two. Completely different from what they're reporting. It's horrible.
Yeah, I know, man. 100%. That's fine, yeah. I'm gonna keep recording.
Fun.
Thanks, Michael.
that
Hey,
you,
mate.
mate?
Yeah,
How are
man.
you, brother?
Good, bro. How are you?
Good, mate. Look how peaceful everybody is, yeah?
Of course, yes. Very peaceful. The police have allowed people to move if they want to.
Yep, that's right.
But I spoke to a few, well, I didn't speak to them, but I heard them saying they're not going to move.
Thanks for sharing all the news, man.
That's all right, mate.
Giving the proper view on everything.
Thanks, buddy.
Love your life, brother. Good on you, brother.
Love your work, mate.
Thanks, brother. So, so something's going on. So in the few minutes I've gone there,
This is why it gets violent. We're here, just standing peacefully.
Yeah.
Look at these beautiful people. The sun is out. Look at these beautiful
Yeah.
people. Why? For what reason do they need to keep marching forward?
Yeah. Well,
what happens when you push a lion
yeah.
into
What,
the corner?
what do you reckon, man? Like they've said that people, if they want to, they can disperse this through here.
Why? We're staying. We're here. We're not hurting nobody. We're not
Yeah.
hurting nobody.
Yeah.
When you back a lion into the corner,
Yeah.
what happens? It's peaceful. Look at these peaceful people.
Yeah.
No government has the right to tell us how to live our lives. Yeah. What goes into our body? No government. But we, as taxpayers who built this country, have the right to healthcare if and when we need it. Yeah. I've had some people tell me that, you know, I don't because I'm pro-choice and I don't want the vaccine. They tell me that I don't deserve treatment. I don't deserve treatment. Do we go and tell people that overdose on drugs, you don't deserve treatment because you caused it on yourself? Do we tell obese people, you don't deserve it because you ate all that junk food that made you fat? Do we tell them they're not entitled? How can somebody say to another human being, you don't deserve it?
Yeah.
For 2
I
years,
understand, bro.
2 years, we've been made to work in this. Yeah. For 2 years, we've been made to work in this, and we asked for danger money from the start. If it was that dangerous,
Yeah.
how come the politicians got paid extra money? Yeah, and it's still not mandatory for them. Double standards. The police should be happy to getting paid double bubble for being here.
Yeah.
People start losing faith in the system. I mean, imagine, the vaccine, full indemnity.
Yeah.
The government gave them full indemnity.
Yeah. So this is, you're saying people still standing and waiting, staying here is more about the principles.
Yeah.
It's like it's about the principle of defending those kind of rights.
Come in!
Thanks, buddy.
Where is Dan? 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 If he comes down and answers questions in our favour.
So you can see they've moved in closer.
Good work.
People are still trying to control the crowd.
Shush, what's going on here, brother?
Ah.
I still don't understand, bro.
I don't know, bro.
I still don't understand.
It's been quite peaceful till now.
You reckon it's peaceful?
Depends what you define as peace. You got people on one side with weapons.
Shout out to Havana, Matthew, Mihi, and Oscar.
People giving shout outs.
Madonna and Brendan.
Free J Cash.
Free ketchup. Free poison pen.
Some young kids here. Hey guys. Yeah, I'm doing good, mate. So I'll just give you an update. Yeah, mate. It's been very peaceful here, and the police have also been very respectful. I can't discard that. They've been respectful. They've offered people a way out if they want to leave, but people are staying here based on their principle. They're saying they shouldn't be made to move from this ground, and they're standing their ground. So it's a bit of a standoff, and I personally don't feel like the police are. They're moving in closer and closer, and it's going to get to a point where something could go either way. And yeah, but yeah, I mean, look, the crowd is not engaging with the police, but the police are getting closer and closer to the crowd. And obviously, you know, things happen when these two forces might meet in the middle, really close up like that. Thanks, guys.
Thank you, Rukshan.
Okay. I'll just give you a quick bit of information. It'll help. One of my great friends is best friends with Charles McKenzie. He's been fighting the infected blood Australia since the 80s. If people would start knowing more about that, it'd help to make these people wake up and see that our governments and doctors and everything, they aren't always out for the greater good.
Is there a website?
Yeah, he's been fighting it for years.
What's the website? Well, you can message me, man.
I will do, yeah, but it's Australia's infected blood Australia. It's been fighting in cases that are trying to keep it secret. Yeah.
What a muscular name. It's good. Be the realest fit guys from the pen.
Hey, buddy, how you doing?
There's three guys with tear gas cans to see that doing between the two signs.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know what that is. Three guys with ain't going to be good.
No. Oh, what time did you start today?
Oh, a bit late. I got late. I didn't see any of that earlier stuff.
Yeah.
The guy popped out of that thing and started shooting.
Yeah.
I caught them around Victoria Market.
Okay.
So I caught up. You alright?
A bit tired.
You got water?
I'm alright, man. I just had a beer before. Thanks, brother. So you can see people have, they're still sitting on the grass here. And this side's completely blocked off. Yeah, I'm filming, bro.
Shout out, please.
Yeah, do a shout out now.
Shout out to my old boss, Abs. You still owe me money. Still owe me, bro. Fuck you, but I love you.
Yeah. So Abs, please give him his money, Abs.
Hey, Abs, pay up, brother. Where's my G? My G.
Hey, brother.
Cops fuck kids.
Nah, man, you can't say that stuff, brother.
We're out here. One love, brother. One love.
They've grabbed Darby.
They're taking him out.
Okay.
So just maybe keep a little bit of extra distance, alright?
Okay. Have they arrested him or they've just...
I don't believe so, but I was
Okay.
told they've removed him.
Okay. The guy, they're telling me they're that they've removed Avi Yemeni, apparently. Not sure if he's been arrested or if he's just been told to move out.
You're a legend, Richard.
Thanks, buddy. But I'm going to hang out here as long as possible. There's still other mainstream media photographers in here. And I'm going to try to carry on my live feed as long as I can. There's someone on a bike.
So one more thing, brother.
Yeah, sure.
Up to you, bro.
No, go for it, man.
The other question I want to ask you, the governments have given full indemnity to vaccine and pharmaceutical companies and doctors. How, the government, explain to the people, how do we have faith in a vaccine that you have, that they don't want to take responsibility for? I wouldn't buy a car without a warranty. I wouldn't buy a house without a warranty. Where's the warranty? Come out, Dan Andrews, and tell the people. Don't just, you're a leader. Lead. Lead.
No one's
Lead.
insured. No one's
And the
insured
people
for
will
anything
follow
that
you.
happens to us.
Just tell the people.
No one's
If,
insured. They took the insurance
even when
down.
you get sick, this government will back you. This government is here for you. You never come out and say that. You don't show no kind of leadership. You just bark in orders. Get the people on your side. Yeah? Arthur, chin his edge. Scarcity.
So he's he's telling Daniel Andrews to get the people on the side, talking about medical indemnity and the protections that police have. I'll just give Avi a call as well and see if he's alright.
Sean, I just got confirmation, and the guy showed me a picture that the guy that got shot yesterday, a very gruesome picture, is dead.
Really?
Yeah, he died today.
There you go. That's someone just telling me about something, but that's unconfirmed. So yeah, I can't confirm those kind of things, but
They're the evil cunts.
Hey, Rookshaw.
Hey, buddy.
Hey, man. Thank you so much, man.
it's alright, buddy. Thanks for watching my media.
How you doing?
I'm doing alright, man.
Everyone was talking about you got arrested today.
No, I was alright, man. I was just doing something else.
Yeah.
Thanks for the concern, buddy.
Yeah, no, everyone. Thank you for everything, man.
No worries, buddy.
Every day, 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 every day. Get rid of the pedophiles in our government! True that, true that, true that. Fucking Freemason pedophiles and fucking you to get orders from them, for fuck's sake! Secret society should be gone forever! Taking our kids and fucking eating them! You think it's all a big fucking joke, yeah? Nah! Evil fucking satanic with fucks! You do your research, you think it's all conspiracy. There's no fucking conspiracy. That's why we're here today.
How long will it take to get the
Pepper spray. Oh, it took like 2-3 days actually. When I was even washing afterwards, to flush it out completely out of my system. And it was actually.
You reckon it got into your body?
Nah, probably just into my eyes. Yeah. But what's interesting is it's actually it's not that first hit is okay. Like that's really tough. But when you go home and then you have your shower, it actually like
you can feel
it just comes down your whole body and covers your whole body.
Interesting.
Yeah. So it's actually more painful after. It's more painful after. You question yourself like, why did you find yourself in those situations?
Seriously, where do you want to make a history? I'd rather die today than fucking know the pedophiles that run in my world.
Yeah, so I'm just talking to this gentleman here and he's just saying maybe if the police stand down, the people will stand down and then they'll probably disperse. That's possible. We have seen the police take a knee before during BLM protests in Victoria. So police are more than capable of showing some form of submission, albeit symbolic. Possibly that could work to de-escalate this type of situation.
If you've got families, you'll fucking feel it. every day.
Because there's no media helicopters here.
Put your weapons down. We're Australians. We're not your enemy. We're Australians that want freedom. We're not your enemy. We're your brothers and your sisters, your mothers and your fathers. Eventually we'll be your kids. We just want freedom of choice. We just want a country that's not segregated. If you really want a segregated country, maybe in the war I would have a great nation. If you don't have any more, you can just give me the more. 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 Give me the more.
We're not bagging. We're not.
This is For Our Health in Melbourne, live now. Seen they've separated the groups, firing tear gas. It just suddenly kicked off. There are hundreds of riot police now. The crowd is separated. Half have gone that way, the other half in there. Yep. Come out of the way. This is a vehicle, this armoured vehicle is this so-called rescue vehicle. Notice that. It's a rescue vehicle. I'm not sure how that is rescuing anyone. Okay, I'll do a piece to camera. I'll do a piece of camera with them in the back. So we're here in Melbourne now. I'm running a live feed on Rebel News Australia because Rukshan's not here. And we've just seen what has unfolded here where riot police in an armoured vehicle that they have not deployed till now in protest. In fact, I've covered protests here for years and haven't seen that. That was meant to be counter-terrorism, I believe. And now they are marching towards the crowd again to engage them, unprovoked. There was zero violence from protesters. Let's make that clear. There was no violence from protesters. It was a peaceful march. We had this live. I'm grateful now that we had this running live the entire time so the world can see what is happening in Melbourne, Australia, in the name of health. Share this around, guys. This is unbelievable. They're smacking their batons. These are insane scenes, ladies and gentlemen. The world needs to see what the fake news will not show. Look at that vehicle. That was paid with tax dollars, I believe, as a counter-terrorism measure, I believe. Go on there, sidewalk. Tear gas, rubber bullets. It's hard. It's hard to breathe. Police all wearing gas masks, if you notice. Unfortunately, we don't get the privilege of doing that. I believe it's illegal. Actually, I should look into it, but I believe it's illegal. Just stay back. This was obviously the new tactic that they'd promised to deploy. They're running. Yep. Can we move in, or is it safe to move back behind it? Yeah, we're going to follow them, but you need to stay behind the line so they don't. Yep. So we're behind the police line now. For those of you that were watching the live feed when this all started.
Five people arrested one man. Wow.
He says he can't breathe.
Where do you want us to go? We want to see that he's breathing. He can't breathe.
He says he can't breathe.
He says he can't breathe.
Keep your mic pointing towards them. If you
To there?
If
Yep.
you want to hear.
Yep. All right. We're watching both sides here, guys. His face is bleeding. You can see the rubber bullet on the floor in which he was hit. His face is bleeding. We're going to keep going.
Anyone who's not feeling the weakness, go give support to this support unit now.
Wow, look at this. War zone. We'll go there. Let's. So they're lining up to.
Stop! Shush!
Saying that we had people who were given said who were told, sorry, that they were going to have safe passage down there. No, but they didn't. They were picked up by your officers. Listen.
Some people are getting shot down there.
So you guys need to communicate with the rest of your officers to actually guarantee that. And wait, I'm not finished.
Don't, please, we need to negotiate with the police. We need some space to do that.
You guys are trying to take
Alright, no, give me the medical stick. Who's got it? No, we need one of the
Guys, I can't hear myself. Nick, can you be quiet?
Just come stand by.
I'm good, bro.
I'd love one though, baby.
Well, he's moving up, okay? He's moving up. You're going right up to the girl. Push him back. Okay? You want half an hour on there? Push him back. Half an hour to sort yourself out on that fast girl. Get up the
Come on, guys.
Let's move forward. Guys, let's go back. You guys just back off. Let's move back, guys. Back off.
Come on, don't make this hostile.
Oh, you're like, go back, guys. Come on, please. Just a little bit.
Back up, guys. Back up.
They're talking about how long before they. Oh, okay.
What happened? Oh, really?
I love him. That's the most standing up dude there was.
All right, let's get moved back.
Oh, they won. Talk to us, brother. Talk to us. What's He's not going nowhere, bro. Where's Rukshan in there?
Hey, hey, brother.
Rukshan, get in there, Rukshan.
There's a bigger one. There's a bigger one. There's a bigger one.
All right, if everybody could please sit down, take a seat. Let's go, guys. Take a seat, please. All right, guys. Come on, let's go. Sit down, please. Come on, let's go. Just sit down, boys and girls. Yeah. Today, obviously, it's an amazing show of the commitment of the people. Yeah. It's fantastic that as of Monday, all right, it started off as a bit of a negative with the CFMEU, and everybody focused on that, but now it's more than that. It's everybody from nurses, doctors, school teachers. So guys, once again, it's amazing to see you all here today. Should be proud of yourselves. Up until this point, we have been very peaceful. All right, I know it's a strain. I know we are all frustrated. Most of the boys that I've worked or I see in this crowd, yeah, are unemployed. Some of you guys have been in industries for 30 years, whether it's supporting the union or whether it's just doing what you need to do to pay your mortgage and provide for your family. Yeah? So today, I understand we're here to fight for something. Yeah, we're here to fight for freedom of rights, anti-vax. We want our jobs back. We don't want the mandate. Max choice, pro-choice. All right, all of that, guys. And it's fantastic to see people from across all across Melbourne. You've got people all over the internet that might not be brave enough to come in because they're not criminals. We don't want to be treated as criminals, guys. Half these police out here today, half of them, all right? I know they're in their G'd up gear and they're all being given instructions. half of them do not want to arrest you guys. More than half. They're just people. Yeah?
Will they let
Now
us
listen,
go?
hey, listen. Half of them are just... Oi. 2 seconds, guys. Half of them are just like you, yeah? They don't want the facts, but they don't want to lose their jobs. They've got mortgages, they've got kids. Yeah, it's the same thing.
But they don't have freedom. They have freedom. We don't. What do we want? Freedom.
Right.
Freedom. We want freedom. They've got their freedom. We don't have our freedom. We want our freedom.
There's no point arguing, guys, today, all right? We don't want to argue amongst ourselves. This is a divide that they want. Now, these guys out here, whether you agree with them today, whether you hate them, whether you've got past history with them, yeah? Nobody's perfect. We've been given an opportunity today to represent, which we've done fantastically. Yeah? We've been peaceful and we've stood together. Give us 2 seconds, mate. I'm not... 2 seconds, mate. All right, guys, if we can.
Let him finish.
Listen. Now, I love what he's doing. Everyone does it for themselves. Can you hear me? Can you all hear me? Oh, I love what he's doing. I'm here by myself. The only thing I'm asking, can you just respect the shrine and can you stand down from there, please? Like, really? Like, oh, listen.
Yeah.
Everyone's entitled to their own peace and mind and do what they do. All right? All I'm asking is just respect the soldiers. Can you please come over and get off there? That's all I'm asking.
Come on, guys.
I stand here by myself. No one else behind me. I just want to know, can you please just respect the soldiers and the fallen? Okay, thank you very much.
Oi! Who was that? Wait, who was that? Half these people don't know who this is. Yeah, but if someone's going to come speak, we've got to...
What I've been... Guys, what I've been told, all right, and whether you agree or not agree, it's your choice. An option has been given. They understand we are coming back tomorrow. Wherever we are going to meet, they understand that this isn't over, that we want to stand up for our rights, guys. The option, just let us talk, please. The option, they have given us their word, and if they don't hold their word, then tomorrow...
Come on, guys.
Guys,
let him finish.
This has been a great day. The media can't say that we have been violent, thuggerish protesters. We know the difference. The people that have been watching know the difference. If we want to come and do this again tomorrow, and the day after, and the day after, we're half of us are unemployed. Let's make a change, guys. If they give us their word, yeah? If we move in small groups, come back tomorrow. That's your choice. That's all I'm saying, guys. It's your choice.
Stop trying to instigate violence. Stop. Then you stay.
Guys, listen! The police have done a deal. They've given us an opening. The intel at the moment on the street is that anyone going down St Kilda Road is getting arrested. If anyone gets arrested, as usual, they're not true to their word. Whoever wants to leave, may leave. But if there are any arrests today, God save them. Yeah!
Bring some. Bring some.
On the job, bro.
Let's get us Candace with a camera person. Hey, brother.
Brother, what's going on? Can you hold this, bro?
Yeah.
Whereabouts are you? Back of the way? Okay, cool. I'll meet you shortly. Alright. Well, I'm of the view, Rukshan, that the smart play is to come back tomorrow, so I'm going to call it a day after this.
Oh, no, I'm okay. Thank you so much.
No. He's the camera guy. I'm just standing in for 2 seconds. I'm all good. Thank you so much, though. I appreciate it.
Thank you so much. Thanks, mate.
I think we should be encouraging people to head home. We've won today. We've won. No need to drag it out. That's just my opinion.
Sorry, bro.
They're trying to shut you down.
Yeah, man, for a while. I did do an interview, earlier.
You are the national news now, aren't you? You get more viewers than they do.
I'm just...
Oh, international, yeah. Do you want me to hold it lower or higher? Or? I heard that, yeah. Ooh.
Just an excuse.
Okay.
50 or 60 people.
Fuck him!
What are you going to do? Stick around till they kick your ass tonight? Like, let's come back tomorrow.
Yeah, well, they're giving the orders to run in 50, groups of 50. Let's just leave us fucking alone.
We're not fucking leaving!
Did my finger push a button?
No.
We're good.
We're doing it right now, mate! We're not leaving!
I'm trying to hold it still, but it's... Alright.
Thanks, buddy.
Man, that's too much. Hey, brother, I want to get on your live again.
So, guys. Hey, brother. So, there's been a few options offered, but
Let's go!
This is important! This is history in the making, guys!
Come on, then!
So police have moved back a little bit. Symbolically, they've moved back.
Thank you.
So the police guys, the riot squad here symbolically moved back, gave a bit of ground, and there's people here trying to get the crowd to move on now. It's a very hard task because this is very decentralized and an organic crowd.
Today has been a victory for us, the people. God bless everybody.
So yeah, symbolically the police did move back for the people, and I think my opinion is people should
A little win there, mate.
yeah. I mean, it's the first time I've seen something of that kind of nature, so it's symbolic, but you know, I don't know how people are responding to it yet.
Are they moving?
There are people moving off, yeah, definitely. And in the crowd, I was hearing a lot of people just saying, look, you know, let's just go home. We've proved our point today.
I'm at the front.
Step back! Step back! Rukshas!
Thank you.
Well done.
There's protesters walking past thanking the police.
Look at the man. This is the man. This is the man of the hour right here.
They really need people to stop. Yeah. They're not going to arrest. There's just people moving at the back.
Hey, I think that's what
Get a microphone. Get their shields up. It's still ready for take us out tonight.
Your religion, mate. Respect it, mate.
Everything down. Move. We need the battle song in.
I know, but just tell them to
on your route, Sean.
They're being really reluctant. I know.
All my from Dandy. Oh, sheepy.
Yeah.
Oh, sheepy.
Oh, so Jed said if I get done with coronavirus, he'll pay more. Come back tomorrow, do it again.
So slowly, small groups are being moved off. These people are trying to move people on. So, still negotiating there. So a few people have left, guys. There's small groups leaving, but there is an element up there that doesn't want to give up their ground. Let's see what these negotiations can do.
Oh.
How are you, boys? Wallah, the cops, they are not assessing one by one, but we're not moving.
So, do you want something there, bro? Try and get some rubbish, man.
Oh yeah, good work, man. So we've got someone else here. Got bags of rubbish, picking up rubbish. Good work, man. Well done.
A-cab, brother. A-cab. A-cab.
What's that? Oh, no, I'm kind of better.
Oi, have you got a Patreon or something?
Huh?
You got a Patreon, mate?
What's that?
A Patreon or something? Like,
Oh, nah.
Yeah, but it's got nothing to do with putting a bias or somehow.
yeah, I know.
Giving you an angle, but it's more about support, man. Equipment costs money, your time costs money.
Alright, brother. Right now I'm okay.
Yeah?
Right now.
You do it, man, you have a lot of support from everyone. As soon as you put it up there, left, right, centre, doesn't matter. People want to support what you're doing.
Thanks, man. I really appreciate it.
Well done, bro.
Thank you.
Listen, I tried to remove that character.
They won't remove it.
No. They just put it online. He's intimidating me. He's rude.
Yeah, I know. They don't care. I asked them so many times. Because it's not a personal profile, so they don't do anything until someone gets scanned. Unfortunately, that's not what you can do. It's Facebook. Thanks for recording it.
I've got it with 2 accounts.
Yeah.
Honestly, that's what I saw one of those blood roast sticks. You need one of those sticks off the ground there.
It'll make it even heavier, bro. Yeah, man. Rubbish bag, bro, yeah. So guys, if you're still here on the live feed, there's some people trying really hard to get people to move on, but like I said, there's no actual central organizer here. There's no one, they're not taking commands from one single person, so people are deciding to do their own things. The police have actually moved back and they've conceded a bit of ground as a symbolic gesture. I think some of the protesters want them to open up the middle here so they can walk down the middle. They don't want to go through the side. So all these different requests and negotiations here, and I think all of that is really. I think the police are being very patient because they're really trying to avoid any ugly scenes here in front of the Shrine of Remembrance. Yeah, I have some before.
Yeah. And they got it on the police bring it in.
Hold the line, hold the line. Don't intimidate him.
So guys, people have moved in. So people are saying that they want to leave through the center. So I think the protesters really want to walk through the middle here, and they're trying to negotiate some sort of way to do that.
I know it doesn't. I got shot with fucking rubber bullets earlier. It was crazy.
You alright?
I'm okay, man. You doing well?
Yeah, I'm doing alright, man.
I was gonna.
How you doing, man?
With them in touch with me.
Okay.
Because there's an organization that approached in the union. Which has to do with us.
Okay.
This thing is important.
I'll let you know.
We've had a successful day, guys.
I need to just move everybody to the side so that we can walk.
We've had a very successful day. They've been negotiating.
Seriously. We're not here to cause
Trust me, I know. That's why I don't want to be
shooting people. Why haven't you got your body cams on either? Why? Why aren't the body cams on?
At the same time, I don't want our people getting as the last week.
No side arrest, but.
يعني قال له انه فيك نطله بس ما فيك
We're
تطله على السيتي.
off, we'll start looking for the granny pusher. And what are you, Okay, guys. I've just talked to Superintendent Greg Hinton. I don't know what to say, but he's saying they've got a lot of infrastructure down the end of the pathway, so he won't move for that. But, hang on, bear with me, please. He is saying he will grant us free passage as long as we don't cause any disturbance. Now, wait a minute. He asked us to separate into small groups. I told him that would be your response and that we would no way be separating into small groups. Every day. Please, bear with me. They will grant us passage to St Kilda Road if we want to go down the side there. Through the centre! I told him you would say that. Is that the decision?
Okay, I'll let him know. He's probably already heard.
God bless Australia.
Sorry, buddy.
So if we want this to be resolved peacefully, it can be resolved peacefully. But the ball is now back in your court. We need to walk down the centre with dignity the way we came. And then we will disperse and we will not cause any more trouble. Please disperse. It'll be easier for your members and everybody.
It has to be peaceful.
It will be peaceful. Right, trust. Trust.
No, let us walk. No shit. And everyone heads off. It's peaceful.
So guys, those of you watching
Both ways. You have to be fucking
on the live stream, they're trying to negotiate a path through the middle here. The police have been very reasonable today, especially the command here from the riot squad. And that sergeant there that was just speaking before. Let's see what they come back with. But for the protesters, they're saying, you know, they want to walk back the way they came here, and then they will leave. They'll go to the city and disperse and go home. They just want the dignity of walking down the middle instead of being corralled to the left, under duress, I guess, for them in their minds. Let's see what the police come back with. But I see some potential if the police do let them pass through the middle. I feel like they'll take that as some sort of victory and possibly go home. You can't have this standoff here. I mean,
You see who that is, Russia? Tony Richardson, mate.
Whereabouts? I don't know.
Yeah. So, you got the blue cap.
Oh, yeah.
What about here? Would you move people to the left and they can go through here? That'll give I know, but they need to see it. If you can just split to here, they won't go to your cars, they'll go there, they'll feel like they've had a win. Mate, it will be
Greg, it's like you heard me saying that to you. If I go back to them now and say, oh no, he said, they're going to say, shut up.
half the path, like I said to you, and you'll have them through. Please, just half the path. Half the path, peacefulness, and they'll piss off. 100%.
Alright, so there's some sort of resolution here. I'm not sure. They're saying they can't clear the path straight down here because they've got all their heavy armored vehicles and horses and all sorts of all that stuff. People are saying they broke their word because people are getting arrested on St Kilda Road. Okay. Cool, thanks, man.
No one's trying anything. Go. Move over. Hang on. These guys are moving. We're going that way.
I'll do a shout out to me, mate. Chris O.
Did Monica get out? You know?
I'm not sure. No, I haven't been following. That was today, wasn't it?
Yes.
Yeah, I've got to look into that later. I'm not sure.
Protest
by St Kilda Road.
So police are moving on up here.
You can say to us, it's not for Is that you?
On the stairs.
Can I touch the horse?
A lot of the rubbish has been gathered, guys. Just showing you guys what's happening in the background here as well. So a few rubbish bags there. They've been cleaning up this site the whole time they've been here. And people are still desperately trying to get people to move on.
Protesters, you are free to leave by St Kilda Road. Leave via St Kilda Road.
Police are moving in.
Hold the line!
Be a free country, eh?
So the police have moved in. There's about 1 hour there where they were trying to negotiate some sort of exit. That hasn't really gone to plan. There's still people here staying, and the police have moved in nice and close here. You got the mounted branch up there as well on the horses, and the riot squad in the front. I've just moved back a little bit. How you doing, mate? Try it, huh?
Try, oh, you can see, I'm not trying to sell the people out, brother.
Yeah, I understand, man. Of course. Everything you said makes sense.
Everyone's like, you fucking sell out, you fucking talking to coppers.
If you've had enough, just go home then!
So the protesters are telling the police to go home if they've had enough. I'll just show you the building as well. It's important to see that it's not just that front area where there's people. Before you would have seen there was a lot of people on the steps here. They've all dispersed. You guys come down with the family?
That's it, man.
Why are you guys here?
Oh man, you know, I think for our kids' freedom more so than anything. Yeah. To, I guess, fight for their liberties.
Yeah.
And their freedoms, because at the end of the day, like, you know, it affects them
Yeah.
more than any of us here, you know. And so that's our main heart, man. It's like to come down here. And,
Fair enough, mate.
Yeah,
And-
stand for our children, bro.
And overwhelmingly, you guys have felt safe here in the
Yeah.
presence of all these people.
Of course, man. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's good. Like, you know, it's a lot. Yeah. Like, even I think the cops have been a bit tame today too, so it's pretty.
Yeah,
good.
the cops have
Yeah.
been negotiating with people, and you know
Yeah.
they've been trying.
It's
so
really good, bro.
Yeah.
Hey, God bless you, Rukshan, man. You're doing a great job, bro.
Thanks, buddy.
I
Cheers.
really appreciate everything
Thanks,
you do,
guys.
bro. Awesome, man.
I'm here to support a good cause, JZCP, JZ Concrete Paving, get amongst the boys.
There's a bit of a plug there for some concrete paving. Guys, it's still a standoff. I'm just going to the top of the steps here. See if I can get a shot from up here. There's a cute little doggy. 2 of them. Hey buddy, how's it going? What's your name?
That's Falcon.
Falcon? Good
Falcon.
boy. Falcon, good boy, Falcon.
And that's Onyx.
What?
Onyx.
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 Onyx, ah.
You're doing good work, bro.
Thanks, buddy. So I'm just taking a shot from up the top here, and you can see the protesters on the first bit of steps, the police there, the city of Melbourne in the background. The crowd has dwindled. A lot of people have left.
You're the man, brother. Real news.
You got man, you good?
I'm good, brother. Thank you. So yeah, a lot of people have left, guys. It's just this still a substantial amount of people here, but it has definitely halved. A lot of people here on the outskirts, most likely not wanting to be involved in any of the action that might take place in terms of if any of the protesters throw anything or if the police shoot, something might happen there in the middle area, so people are staying on the sides.
I count thousands here, thousands of you. Supposedly there's 200 people here. No, there's thousands of us standing here because we lost our jobs.
The police have now moved up the hill. They've taken the ground on the hill there. People are still sticking by though.
Don't let it Romeo. I love your work, mate. Love your work. Yeah, right.
I love you, Mum.
I look bad. I have my stomach on, man. I'll suck it in.
God bless Australia. How long have you been streaming?
For about 3 hours now.
Solid, solid. Real media. Live, you heard it first.
Is this the live stream?
Yeah, brother.
Love your work, brother.
Thanks, bro.
Look how many people are there.
Hey, brother.
Run through them and throw something.
crazy.
Put a roof over our heads. We don't want the poison in our bodies. We have a right. We have a God-given fucking right to put food on the table. Work hard, sweat. This is not okay. I don't know what on planet you think this is okay. Do you not see we are in distress? We are in fucking distress. We don't want to cause trouble. We just want you to leave us alone. Leave us be.
Protesters, access home is via St Kilda Road.
It's not getting in, is it?
Oh, they're coming.
Tyra! Tyra!
Are you proud for your country?
Hold hands over heart. You proud?
What on Russia?
Not okay!
Warrior.
You guys are killing us!
Stay calm, stay calm, stay calm, stay calm.
Shame on you! Shame on all of you! Shame on you! Shame! Shame!
So far, punch on the shoulder, but don't spread it. I love all of you. Come on, us. Hey.
Fuck these cunts! Fuck them!
Hey guys, there's old ladies over here if you want.
You guys proud? I'm proud I'm supporting my country.
You guys have been paying
Fucking joking, mate. We're fucking serious. You're a parasite.
You know you want to be on the sell out.
Surely not in this
You've already
Hey, what are you going to do? You're going to keep stepping back and stepping back. Like, what's the... I'm not going to fall. I'm not going to go in. I'm not going to do it. What are you going to do? Just keep step back, step back, step back, step back. Is that what the scenario is? I'm not going to get in there. I'm not popping your fucking...
Disappointing. Get the fuck out of there. I'm trying to remember you dogs. Law-abiding citizens. Yeah. That's what it's law-abiding citizens. Well, you want to fucking crash this place as well? Go jump in the street and get yeah, I know. What the fuck? Go trash fucking in the street, you can't.
Yeah?
Some shotguns from the floor. I know it's not personal.
Absolute dick cut, hey. You're a mad cunt,
Look here with your guns on your fucking belt. You're pretty intimidating, no?
We literally need this much armor against people that don't even have weapons on them.
I don't have a fucking life anymore, mate.
Your question. Scared, guys. Scared. What's the guy with the medals? Talk to us. Brick wall.
You don't know what the medal stands for?
Is it Anzac? No. What is it? I don't know. No, what is it? What is it? Is it from the army?
Do you know where you are?
Yeah. And that's short program.
Yeah, what happens there? Like, why is this here?
Is it for the Anzac?
So guys, the riot police and the police have slowly moved in on the crowd here. They're on the steps now. You would have seen there was a bit of space before. And the police still have given an opportunity for people to leave from the side. But we have a group here that won't budge on principle. And they're saying they'll come every day. They're saying they'll come every day. If I go back here on the upper half of the steps on the second level here, I guess, of the Shrine of Remembrance, there's still a group here. They're slowly moving people back, I think, and they're still as tense as it looks. I think they're still just trying to move people back and back towards St Kilda Road.
My friends are committing suicide. My friends are jumping off cliffs because they don't want to live. And this is what we're put up with. We can't go to work. Show me the money! Show me the money! My friends are committing suicide. What a shame. Come to my property so we can chat. Not fight or anything, but we can discuss this whole thing, the whole Anzac stuff, because it's wrong. Since when
So just go down, guys.
ever stormed in.
Exit is via St Kilda Road.
Probably want to join us.
Protesters, leave via St Kilda Road.
Don't let the door hit you on the way out!
So if you can't hear that, they're chanting "Walk through the middle." That's one of the that's one of the demands these protesters have made during the negotiations about 45 minutes ago, and that was that they wanted to walk back through the middle here, the same way they came. They're saying they want to do that because they want to walk back through the middle with dignity. But the police are saying it's really impossible to do that because they have all their, I'll zoom in here, all their vehicles, heavy armored vehicles, all the buses, everything's there, so it's hard for them to move that. And they're given the protesters a path from the left. So it's a standoff at the moment.
This is what happens when you accept the unacceptable. Like not allowed to be going outside your house at 9 o'clock at night, otherwise you are a criminal. Then you accept this tyranny as well, and you guys accept it by perpetrating it. That's exactly right. And you should hang your head in shame. Because how are you going to look at your children?
Up there, the one that's in charge.
Material
Can you get him on film? He says that if he'll let us leave St Kilda Road, he's not going to arrest us.
Oh, they've already said that, man, multiple times.
Have you caught him on camera?
Yeah,
yet?
yeah, they've said that multiple times.
This guy says we can leave.
But they would just not leave. They just want you guys to leave and they leave. If you're not going to do that, they're happy to be arrested. That's what they've said. They don't trust that they can walk down. That's the problem.
That's the problem, mate.
Big Cole's lost that trust and may not come back. They don't trust that they can walk out and have a safe exit. And I understand that. I understand that.
You know what I mean? Speak over the speaker so they can hear it.
Yeah.
Police officer, how far do you reckon we are?
Are you prepared to make an announcement?
How close are
We're going to walk the team to stop you.
40 centimetres?
Just come with me and talk to these guys. Give him the space, give him the space.
Give him the space, give him the space. This is on Rookshot.
Stay peaceful.
Give him the microphone.
Peaceful, peaceful.
All right, keep it down, keep it down.
Hang on, boy. Take off your mask if you want to leave peacefully.
Quiet! Quiet!
We want you to leave peacefully via St Kilda Road. There's a safe passage off to my right.
Let him talk! Let him talk! Let him talk! Let him talk! Let him talk!
We
Walk
need
to
to
St Kilda
unite.
Road, then turn right. You can go back to the city, back to the train, back to the cars, whatever it is that you need to do to get home. And then you go north.
What does it matter if we go down the middle?
That's what I said. So that's how we understand. When you go to St Kilda Road, you won't be arrested.
Because it's out of our control. Because that's what dictation is.
Would you just listen that we've had a great successful day?
Come on, we're going with Rookshot. We'll all leave now. Let's go. He's got his shield.
It's on
We don't want it to get violent.
We follow Rookshot.
The Australian people do not negotiate with terrorists.
Yeah. I don't know, bro. I don't know. They're giving their word on camera, man.
If it's on camera though, you know, it's a bit...
You're making us look like
Sit down, sit down, sit down. You fucking saw! What are you doing? Look, Russian guns! Fucking liar! Fucking lying dogs! Fucking pussy! So much for safety! Safety my fucking ass, you fucking piece of shit! So much for safety! Shoot your fucking ass! What the fuck? Throw stuff! Don't throw stuff! Don't throw stuff! This is fucking Australia!
To the go around the back, guys. They're shooting towards the shrine at the protesters.
Those little kids! You're inhumane, you're not human! You're not a human!
There's been flares that have been thrown. The riot squad are taking the top of the shrine now, guys. Sorry guys, I can't get too close. I'm just trying to be safe. Keep a distance here. Far out. They're still firing, guys. Just getting a bit of cover here. I mean, it was always leading to that, wasn't it? The police were very patient. The police were very patient today to avoid what we just saw there, firing into the Shrine of Remembrance. I don't know if that's ever happened before, but that definitely just happened now. The projectiles hitting the shrine while there were Victorians and Australians standing up there. They're still clearing the grounds here. I've come a bit further back. I'll just stay here on the side. But the crowd is largely dispersed here. So guys, the protest has moved on, but I think the police will just follow them and disperse the crowd. Everyone's kind of gone in different directions. Thank you for joining me for live stream coverage and my independent report. As you can see, the police have total control of the shrine. That was a long standoff, and yeah, the protesters are given every opportunity to leave without those scenes, but on principle, many of them stayed back, many left. You can see here, just heard like 2 loud bangs. Not sure if that's some sort of cracker, but you can still hear the shots being fired as well by the tear gas canisters and the rubber bullet rounds. I might just follow from behind a little bit just to end this off, from behind the police lines. Oh, some sort of fireworks type thing being let off. What are they letting off, Brad? What's that sound?
That's what they're going with the fucking, what's the name? The spray gas.
Oh, spray gas. Oh, they're spraying gas, so the police are firing that. You can hear, can you hear the shooting? I'm trying to get closer. People are just running. There's 2 kids here. It's a family here. They look a bit terrified there. The kids look a bit scared, guys. I don't know if they were just walking past or what was going on, but I mean, now this element of the protest group that's left, I feel like they're going to be chased now throughout the city or wherever they're running to. From here, if you run straight down, if you know Victoria, Melbourne, you get to around Albert Park Lake. So unless they're going down St Kilda Road, they'll head to the city. Otherwise, they'll be going towards Albert Park Lake. On the riot squad there, you can see them running, rushing in.
Which way, I don't know which way to go now.
So you got Channel News, Channel 7 here. Far out. There you go. A bottle was or something was thrown on his head yesterday. There you can see the mark there. It's a Channel 7 reporter.
Did you fall here? Huh? Did you fall over? All over? Did you fall over? Did I fall? Yes.
Alright guys, I'm going to end my live stream now. You can see the police, they've just they've got full control of the shrine area. The protesters have scattered off into the streets and they're being pursued by the riot squad, whoever's left over. And yeah. Alright guys, I'll see you all next time and thanks for watching. You can follow me on Instagram, Telegram, Facebook, and YouTube.